I need wine. This is a story about a family trying to make their lives better. Welcome to Family Upgrade. The whole day. Did you hear that? Ojsan, här var inte mycket kvar. It's all gone!
För det här röret. Avluftningsrör.
Is that okay?
Vadå?
Den svarta där.
Men det är ju bränt när jag såg det.
Ah, it's burnt. Smells good. Burn wood. Yeah. There are the ducts for the electricity. Exhaust. Yeah. Those are the lamps on the next floor. Yeah. Now what?
Going to make a new support on that one.
Because what do a new support? Under this?
Yeah. Med trycket så...
Okay. There is no support.
No.
Oh. That's not good. I'll back up.
Förlåt. Tänkte inte färdigt där.
Yeah, no. So the small edge there used to be a hole. This is a complicated story. The OSV, Masonite, whatever. The board used to go all the way and they built this wall on top of it. So now that we had to cut it away because of the failure of it doesn't hold any longer. So that was sawed away. So now this part up to here about.
More longer.
No, it's 60, so it's about here.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's gone. So now I'm standing on the last board, and there's nothing between that and that.
Yeah.
So he's gonna make another beam under here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It looks good though. The wood is solid. How about that corner? How does it look?
They are solid.
They're solid?
Yeah.
It's a bit of black there.
No, here?
Yeah, I can see, on the outer beam. Vegan.
Yeah, but you can scrape it away.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. Scrape the bad black away.
All the plastics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job, baby. High five. I'm so tired. I'm sorry.
Ja, men det är bara att fortsätta.
Yep.
Men ska inte där då?
I forgot. today, while the lovely husband there, it's a lovely husband, is doing the
Bathroom.
the bathroom. Yeah. You and I are going to talk about line of sight. Why is line of sight important, you might ask? Well, everything we do and plant in our garden has to do with line of sight. I'm gonna sit down at, well, we don't have the pillows out because I'm just gonna do this. I'm sitting down at the sofa, and now you are in eye height. So, if we turn around, what do you see? Not much. See the top floors of those 4 or 5 houses. You don't see the bottom floor. And why is that important? Well, in these houses, street level is daytime, and the other floor, up or down, is nighttime. So that basically means that during the day, everyone is in street level. So what you do here, everybody will see. So we planted bushes. Everything is hidden behind bushes. And now this new one, if you look exactly where I'm looking now, you see it? The first red bush is gonna grow up and out, and the red bush is gonna go up and out. And then we're not gonna see any neighbors at that way. Because those red bushes are the same as the first one. And you see, we don't see that neighbor, and we like him. We like him a lot. The best neighbor I have is behind that bush. Yeah. So, on this fence, there's also going to be a trellis here for these, because this is a climber. So we are going to get a bit higher with the flowers too, which means we're not going to see anyone down that street. Yeah, that's line of sight up here. Now we can't do anything about that direction because the cars hide something. We don't see the neighbor because they have a lot of bushes and trees, but we do see that house fairly well. But you can't win them all. Now let's go check downstairs. I forgot to show you. This is our kitchen. So we see the road, and that means that everyone on the road can see us. So, bushes. So what about line of sight down here? Well, this is our bedroom. And from here, you used to be able to see everything. There was nothing here, nothing. This tree used to be on the other side, and nothing grew here. Over there we had some raspberries and blackcurrant. That's it. So if at night, we know it's dark here a long time, half the year it's, well, black. And if we had the light on in our bedroom, we couldn't have the window open. Something had to be done about that. Now, this is the first one I planted. I took this from upstairs, and just put it in the ground. And it loved it here. They are producing plums like no tomorrow. Last year I probably picked around 20 or 30 kilos. It's a lot. Anyway, if we go from the window and straight down, let's go on the other side and look. This one wasn't here back then. And I put this, and we didn't have the hedge. You know, this is also new. I planted this many years ago now, but I planted this. So now we're on the other side. And you know what's down there? The neighbor's bedroom. This was a lot smaller back then. You see it? Down there, there's a house. So that meant that that neighbor could see us. And this neighbor could see us. But since then they've planted some trees. The other neighbors, these are new ones, but the old ones planted trees, and I planted a hedge. No more line of sight. Our youngest boy has this room, and that's a big ass window. And when he had the blinds open, you could see down to their living room, inside their living room. So the first thing I planted up here was this bush. This is jasmine, and that's lilacs, and that's, well, we'll say that's those. That won't be any bigger than that. But these two have the capacity to be 10 meters tall, at least the lilac, the Syringa vulgaris. So I planted that in the middle of the window, partly for shade and partly for line of sight. And now, and after that, I put these rosenhallon over here and the hedge over there, because I don't want to see the compost. So it's behind there. And furthermore, adds 2 more layers of bushes, so that the neighbors can't see what we do in our bedroom. That's Ludde's bedroom, the one in the middle. So if you stand here and have a look-see. Ooh, ow, kan du öppna? Yeah, if you stand here, it's too hot. If you stand here, you can't see any neighbors' windows. Not one. Hello, baby boo.
Hi.
We are looking at line of sight. Do you know what that is?
What are you talking about?
Line of sight. The fact that we can't see any neighbors.
Yes.
And
It's really hot.
yeah, and we live with a lot of neighbors. If you come out here, you'll see there are a lot of neighbors all around. But no one can see us. I like that about this house.
Yes.
He's crazy. Yeah. And furthermore, what was left of the lilacs I put here. I should have put it here, but they died. I had some here, but they died. So this is the hedge, and that will protect the wind blowing from the side.
This is the second way
Backwards.
of the duck.
Yeah, men puss. And apart from producing 1 million of tomatoes, it also gives the next house a bit of microclimate, because there's no wind and a lot of sun. So they get better climate with this house. We don't, we still have the open to Finland, as we say. But you can't see it from here, so it's a bit, that's why it's so much hotter down here than up there. It's a beautiful summer day. Even for Sweden it's warm. So I'm gonna replant the things that needs replanting. First of all, the basil is in desperate need of new earth. It's terrible. And I'm gonna do the tarragon too. The soil, well, there's a lot of tarragon, but they need more soil. And the citrus, yeah, it's not dead yet. So we're gonna replant it. It used to have no leaves on it, none at all. So I'm gonna switch it up. These have to go. They're too far down, so I'm just gonna break them off. Jag ska ta allt upp. Om du lyfter så knackar jag av.
Så det står... Nej.
Ställ den och kanten. And then we just rinse and repeat 8 more times. That's it. I don't feel like doing anything. It's warm. I'm tired. I have a headache. But the weather is gonna go bad, and I really have to do other stuff next week. So I'm gonna pick the mint. Yeah, look at it. Looks amazing, huh? Yeah, I'm just gonna pick and have some, you know, leaves ready in the freezer for if we need mint. Yeah, here we go. Oh, weeds. I fucking hate these. They're everywhere. Oh, the smell. There's like a million bumblebees here. I count 4 or 5 just, you know, circling the mint. Oh, it smells so good. So I'm gonna be careful and not take away the tops. I don't want to take too much because I just love how it smells, so I drag my hand through it when I walk by. Yeah. Oh, the smell. And I also picked a lot of these, and you can make new mint with this, so I figured I was gonna make a plant. So what I do is I take away the lowest leaves and put it in water, and it develops roots, and then you put it in a pot and you have fresh mint inside. Now, oh my god, we really have to pick the tomatoes. You can't see it from here, but the greenhouse is full. It's the end of the season now. This is probably the last day of warm summer weather we'll have. And you can almost feel the cold autumn smell lurking in the vicinity. But for now, the bumblebees are doing their thing on my mint and my lavender. I told you that we have a little bumblebee nest here in the garden. It's below the neighbor's hedge on our side, so it's our. And it used to be a little bit of bumblebees, but nowadays we have so many. And we're really, really happy about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Vad säger det då? 5 I can see right now. Look at these cuties.